Hey, what's up? My name's Austin.
And I'm Stephanie.
And today we're going to review this vegan meat substitute from Cena Vegan, Plant Ranch. Mm-hmm. It's like Mexican meats, so like Carne Asada, al pastor, and then we have pollo asada as well. We're not going to do that today. We have it for maybe another review, but we figured we didn't want to open up like all the 1 pound bags right now. So this came to us from Cena Vegan. Well, actually through distributor Plow Distributions, I think. They have all kinds of like vegan meat substitutes. I'll link their page because they got a bunch of good looking stuff, some stuff that we look forward to reviewing in the future. But right now we just got like all this Mexican stuff, so we're gonna do the carne asada and the al pastor, like with some street tacos. We've just opened up these bags. They're like these resealable Ziploc style bags. Comes frozen to your doorstep with like ice packs and insulated. Pretty convenient 1 pound bags. I think the whole trio was like $56, so it's gonna be a little like up there, but if it's worth it, then you know it's worth it. It's hard to get good vegan food, especially at home, you know, without having to go out to the store. So
especially on Whidbey Island.
Oh yeah, especially where we are.
Yeah.
So without further ado, I'll kind of give you our first impression to this. To start off, it's cool that the bag's resealable, so you don't have to get like freezer burn or anything like that. 24 grams of protein in the carne as well as the al pastor. Opening it up, the carne asada, like it just smells. It smells great. It smells like limey and like it's a little. I don't know. I mean, if you know anything about carne asada, you know that like it has a great smell to it and it has a great flavor and texture.
It smells really good. Sometimes like fake meat can smell a little funky, but this one doesn't smell bad.
Yeah.
And so I have the al pastor. And here's what that looks like. You can see in there. So this one's a little bit darker and yeah.
Kind of see these. Al pastor, carne.
And al pastor smells like a little barbecue-y, like.
Yeah, I noticed personally that the al pastor it looks and it smells a lot more just like American style barbecue.
It smells really good.
While the carne asada smells a lot more like Hispanic. You know, just I feel like I'm just walking down the street getting some street tacos or something like that.
Yeah, and it says on the packaging that they're seasoned. The seitan is seasoned like with generations old recipes. So I think it would be like the classic like street tacos, whatever they're doing with those. And it's like Hispanic owned, so I feel like I would trust them with that.
Yeah, and then it's comes fully flavored, fully cooked, so that's pretty cool too. It does come fully frozen though, and it's kept fully frozen, so we let it obviously frost overnight, and now we're ready to cook it up. We got some salsa verde that Stephanie here made, some salsa roja, right? And then we have some pico as well. We can make some street tacos for ourselves. We'll kind of show you guys a little bit of that, and then we'll sit down for a taste test and let you know if it's like if it's hype or if it's not.
You know the best part about this? You don't have to wait around for the meat to cook.
While you were sleeping, dirty lace.
Alright, Stephanie's gonna do a little pan taste test for us. Kicking it off with the al pastor. Let us know what you think.
That's really good.
Yeah?
So we're not messing up the flavor.
This is the carne asada now.
That flavor is really good too. I don't know if I'd say it tastes like carne asada, but
It's a unique flavor to lock down, so wouldn't surprise me.
beef in general is difficult to lock down, but the flavor is really good. I like both of them already. So we have carne asada al pastor We have a little bit of radishes pickled in some lemon juice. We have the salsa verde on the al pastor with some onions, some pickled onions. And then I think you also put the salsa roja on this one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, some salsa roja. You can't really see it, but it's in there. So we kind of dressed them a little lightly. For my carne asada, I just put like, the classic like onion and cilantro, and then I put salsa verde on that. And then on my al pastor, I just put some of the pickled onions and radishes with the salsa roja. We have some pico over here. We have the pickled radishes and onion in the lemon juice. And then just onion and cilantro with lemon juice on it. Our dog freaking out at a child and his father. We have the salsa roja in the follow your heart Parmesan container, of course. They're pretty good. So reduce, reuse, recycle. And then we have the salsa verde here, and then we just have a little bit more of that salsa roja over here, so we're not just like double dipping in there in a little container. And this is just some of the ingredients we used. We got the tortillas. We got the 2 packages here of the meat that we used, al pastor, the carne asada. And then, of course, we have our Fanta and jarritos to go with our meal. So, let's start.
All right. Sitting down to eat now. Ladies first, of course.
Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and start with, let's see, this is a tough choice. I think I'm going to start with the carne asada. I did notice that the carne asada just like, it looks a little bit lighter. I think we mentioned that earlier, but so it doesn't have like that exact look, but we'll see how it tastes. Kind of a small little taco.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, just think about the Cena vegan
We can go
product.
to seed in my mouth. The flavor is really good. Yeah, it's like a little limey. And the texture is good. It's not like too chewy or anything like that. Sometimes like, with like fake meat, it'll be seasoned a little too much and it'll have like a weird aftertaste, but I think, the flavor is just like really just on point. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
One more bite.
And now
the
pastor.
al pastor. Tacos unrolling there.
And I'll say while she figures this out, there's cooking instructions on the back of the bag. Take a peek at those before you go cook your food.
Uh-huh.
It'll help in the future. We should have done that. We didn't. On the pollo, we'll do it the recommended way.
Well, although we did fix it, I just threw it on the pan and we were just gonna like cook it on the pan with maybe a little bit of oil. And then I decided to look at the directions just in case. And it mentioned that you're supposed to boil the sealed package that comes on the inside of this. Sealed, you're supposed to boil it in some water for I don't know how long it said. I think it said like 2 minutes. But I just ended up, since we had already cut it open, putting a little bit of water. I think it's like a tablespoon, it said. And then putting a lid on the meat and just letting it cook that way. So, it seemed to be not make a huge difference.
Do you eat that taco?
Yes, before it gets cold. Okay, so this is the al pastor.
Radishes.
With some radishes and all that good stuff.
Roja. Onion.
This salsa roja is spicy. That's good.
Let me get in on this too. See what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
Also going for the pastor, onions. I got the verde on this one, so we'll see what's up.
That flavor is really good. So far, I don't know which one is my favorite. And I think like the toppings kind of make a difference too, because I might switch up the toppings and maybe I'm feeling one or the other more. But they're both really good. I don't know which was my favorite so far. This one is really spicy though because of my salsa roja.
Yeah, I like it. I have the verde on here, not so spicy, so it's not the seasoning.
Which actually I kind of feel like is a good thing because then I put the salsa roja on the al pastor because the al pastor I feel like maybe has like a little bit of stronger like smoky flavor, so the spice doesn't like mess that up too much.
It's a little chewy for sure. To be noted, but I don't think it's anything different than like just any cut of pork would be.
I think the texture for like the type of meat that it's supposed to be is pretty like spot on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fake meat will always be like a little bit more chewy. But I think it's not too bad. Like,
oh yeah,
store bought.
That roja is spicy. It's good though.
It is. Let me give that one another
The
bite.
carne asada is good.
My taco's falling apart.
I've heard about them before. And the carne asada got high praises, and I agree. Like carne asada it's on point for me. It's the move. I look forward to putting this on some burritos and I don't know what else. Breakfast burritos, lunch burritos, dinner burritos.
Yeah.
All that. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but they do have a restaurant in LA. I think it's just by the same name. Cena Vegan or Plant Ranch, one of the two. They make all kinds of like burritos, tacos, nacho plates, and they have a
little pico on
what do
there.
they have there? They didn't have.
Oh, the tofu skins.
But they made. What did they make with it? What was the?
Tofu skins, I think, was just. It looks a lot like jackfruit.
I think they're calling it carnitas though, weren't they, or no?
It might have been carnitas. Yeah.
They're carnitas
I
like
can't remember.
style creation, but it looked really good. I've
Yeah, so
seen
maybe-
other videos of it and stuff.
Maybe we'll get our hands on that soon. Because the tofu skins did look good. It looked like a little bit like the jackfruit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put a little
The carne asada is bomb.
green sauce on this too. Mix it up.
I do
Oops, I dropped a
a
little.
little hint of pico on here too.
Yeah.
My last bite.
Yeah, I'm getting a little thirsty. This is really satisfying. And I think, just like making some of this extra stuff to go on top, like the toppings. Thank you.
Cheers.
I think it's the best. Yes. Cheers. I think it's the best way. Because you get that like real authentic like feel, like street tacos.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I think the carne can go a long way. Like they have it has lots of applications, and I look forward to trying out the pollo here in the coming week.
If it's anything like this, it'll be really good.
Mm-hmm.
There's just so many places in LA. So much good vegan food there. I would like to try this though, like at their restaurant,
But I'm gonna say though, the Cena Vegan for the convenience to your door. I know they deliver to California, Arizona, and Nevada, like no problem. And then there's distributors that will distribute them to the rest of the country, through like a middleman. That's what we did, being in Washington, through Pod Distribution. Again, I'll give a link to them. But I would say it's definitely not the hype. Cena Vegan, it's pretty bomb. Better than a lot of stuff I've had that's supposed to have been much better.
like at a restaurant or something.
Yeah, there's a couple places that I've been to that you were super excited to go to that were like kind of didn't really hit the mark that the hype was built up to. So
That
for something that gets delivered to your house and is frozen, this is
especially at a time like this,
yeah, this is like a 9 out of 10
can't go to restaurants anymore.
for real. Lucy, please.
Which one was your
Video.
favorite?
Oh, carne asada for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, but I'm just a big carne asada fan. I think if you put that seasoning on a tire, I think I would enjoy it as well. So
I don't know. See, I can't decide. I feel like, oh gosh, that salsa is really spicy, isn't it? My mouth is burning too. I might go with just the green for the other tacos to get the flavor. I don't know. I think for me, I expected the carne asada to be my favorite, but I really liked al pastor. I don't know. Maybe it's a tie. Who knows? But they were both really good, so I definitely recommend them. You will not be disappointed.
maybe in the next video, after you've sat on it for a little bit, tried them more, both a little bit more, you'll have a clear winner. But yeah, I would just get all three. I'm sure the chicken's just as good. So
That's true.
anyway, I hope you guys found this helpful. And I'm glad that we got a chance to try it and let you know our thoughts. And shout out to Cena Vegan Plant Ranch. They're killing it.
Yeah, they really are. We're gonna continue to eat some more tacos. So we'll talk to you guys later.